fellow guitar geeks. JJ coming to you from the downtown recording studios of Jewitt Guitars in Cleveland, Ohio. And you know where that is? That's the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm getting all set for a big show this April. It's called the Artisan Guitar Show. It's in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And I'm going to be having 3 guitars with me, and this is one of them. And I gotta tell you, this is a guitar that absolutely blew my mind once I got strings on it and it settled in for about a week or so. This is a very special guitar in that it's an OM, which I'm sure you all know is the orchestra model, and it's usually a 14 fret and long scale. This is an OM 12 fret, and it's a short scale. And what that does, as you can see, is it puts the bridge way down here in that belly of that lower bout, and you heard it, it's got some really, really ferocious bass. But notwithstanding that, look at this guitar. This is the first time I've ever done a blacktop guitar, and this is a opaque black finish, high gloss finish, over quad A or AAAA Engelmann spruce. The spruce was a top that I glued up a while ago, and it just had some color variations which I didn't like, so I decided at first I'd do a sunburst, and then I thought, well, look at this back that I did and sides. This is not stained maple, it's torrified maple or thermally cured. And what that does is give that guitar an absolutely gorgeous caramel color that you can see there. It's also got some nice curl. A beautiful back strip going up, or ebony back strip going up, with a nice little inlay here, which you'll see in the photos as I put them up. Coming around to the front, let's just talk about some of the other features. We've got a Macassar ebony head plate up here. I've got a Ziricote fingerboard, which is a fingerboard that I really like these days. It's very showy, and it's got some absolutely gorgeous figure on it. I'm sure you probably can't see it in the video, but we'll try to get some close-ups of it. My usual Goto 510 tuners are up at the headstock, and it's the Cosmo finish, so it's kind of that smoky, kind of dusty gray finish. Coming on down to the nut, it's 1 3/4 here. And down at the bridge, it's 2 5/16. Bone saddle, bone nut, and ebony bridge pins over a Ziricote bridge. So we match the Ziricote with the fingerboard. I've got some nice mother of pearl side dots on the fingerboard so you can really see what you're doing. This rosette is a very neat rosette. It's actually dyed stabilized, or it's a blue dyed stabilized burl that comes out of, I believe, well, somewhere in Eastern Europe. And we've done kind of like my signature tiled or mosaic design on it. And once I had that in there and I bordered it with the white purfling, this black just really sets it off, and it's just a real showstopper of a guitar. I've also got on the fingerboard Evo or gold frets, and I put a nice white purfling line that runs around the perimeter of the fingerboard, so it really sets it off nicely. I'll get some close-ups, as I said before, during the video of that. My binding and purfling binding is Ebony, which is a very black ebony substitute. And coming in here, I've got a purfling line of black, flame maple, black, so that it really sets off and frames that black very nicely. I told you about the bridge. I've got the same thing on the back, the ebony binding with that white line, but it ties in, or it miters into this ebony back strip that we put on here with this beautiful blue inlay which matches the rosette. And also, if you notice up here, we've got a nice rectangular blue inlay which ties in with the theme of the rosette. The purfling or white purfling line comes up from the fretboard into the head plate. So the head plate has that nice white purfling line as well. It really is a comfortable guitar to play with my arm bevel here, and I did a little bit of a comfort wedge back here, so it tips the guitar just a little bit back and out so you really can see what you're doing. Sound-wise, well, you'll hear it in the sound demos, but this thing just really screams playing or finger playing or finger style, bluesy type of. It's got a deep growly type of bass, but not too overpowering. Not really like kind of that dry growly bass you might get out of a double O vintage type of style. It's probably due. It's a little warmer sound, and it's most likely due to the Engelmann spruce top with the forward shifted Adirondack bracing. So the bracing actually comes up, or the X brace where it meets, it comes up here. And with that bridge being down here, it really allows that bridge to move that lower bout and give you some piano-like deep bass. Great sustain. This is going to make a wonderful guitar if you like playing fingerstyle without any finger picks, which is kind of the way that I do it. So, anyways, come to the Artisan Guitar Show. You can not only see this guitar, but you can play it. But you'll have to wait until Eddie's Guitars gets it, because after the Artisan Show, it's going to be off to Eddie's Guitars in the very capable hands of the folks, Matt and Hondro. They'll probably do a demo on it, and then you can pick it up from them. If you want to reserve it, or if you've got interest in it, give Matt a shout, Matt Chalka a shout at Artisan Guitars. And once again, JJ, over and out, and I'll see you at the Artisan Guitar Show.